been screaming for a long time. And I would continue. I need to do some things earlier. I mean, early today. So I cannot continue. And definitely, which I would like to. But nah, I don't think it must be some sort of technological creature. That cannot be organic.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
That's what you think.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
Or maybe we're already being controlled? Maybe. This is a good question. What the fuck is Leviathan?
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Alright. More clues. Let's look at this.
Bryson's assistant Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Energy emissions test. Artifact P.093 Hadley Derek. Initial test. Activated test negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Follow-up test. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. Progress at an indeterminate age. Guess I stayed all night finding out what these things isn't really important. Fell at sleep at test. Conclusion: artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. We should all be near it. Maybe more useful than Leviathan in the long run. Recommend go on to hunt for Leviathan and seek more proactive studies. Amazing.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Or maybe that black thing is Leviathan's poop, and its poop can control people. Hello!
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Okay. It's a big thing after all. Who is to say that's not what it leaves after it consumes CISO or something. Go up here again. This reminds me of the lair of the Shadow Broker.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She's the only one who does. Wherever she is, we have to find her.
She sounded concerned for her safety. If Reaper forces are closing on her position...
Then we find her first.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Let's do that, please. To narrow the location.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do. These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Can you identify this, Edie?
It originates with a pre-spaceflight culture, but there are none recorded in the Pylos Nebula.
Okay.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
That would be an interesting instruction manual, Raccoon.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Transport MSB Icarus, there you hide. MSB Kirkwall, are you fucking kidding me? Kirkwall, okay.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. I believe you saw them earlier.
Yes, I did.
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus. We are looking for the Icarus.
Where? Ah. There we go.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Alright, I guess that's something. What's that?
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Okay.
The locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
The Heinz in shit.
What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Access card for the requisitions locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
That never gets sold. Sit on it by accident.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
A dead body? What the fuck is that?
Wind protection gear. Didn't take breathing masks.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Okay. Guessing that's it, isn't it? We should be able to narrow down the search quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems. Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Anne Bryson.
I wonder how this thing... She shot it! Or it exploded? Okay. Well, there goes your plan, Raccoon. Alright. Off we go to wherever that place is.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
She can fuck herself. Alright. Was a nebula, wasn't it? There it is. It was made in China.
I found something.
Later, we're doing the DLC now. Let's not forget about that.
Signal confirmed.
Namakli. Narrate but habitable planet. Namakli was briefly colonized by the Phythera Corporation, a consortium of Asari colonists and associated Borsha laborers. After an economic downturn, however, many Asari left the planet and the Borsha population kept growing to a point where they bred faster than could be educated. Well, why bother educating a Borsha, I say? Soon they turned violent and uncontrollable, and the colony is essentially self-destructed. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population, but Borcha packs are scattered across the desert. Settlers frequently run into its packs, discouraging recolonization. The lack of complex biota and scarcity of profitable metals drove the last few proverbial nails into Namakli's coffin. No one has stepped forward in the past few years with the will, the funding, or the firepower to establish a permanent colony. Except some desperate alliance scientists. Yeah, socialize. Search successful. Scans have located a close grouping of environmental shielded habitats and active power source. Closer examination is required to confirm dig site's presence.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
What? We have located Anne Bryson's dig site? Okay, we're going with the same team for lore purposes. The dig site. That amazing thing. Okay.
I understand we have reports of an attack on a group of scientists.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. The discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional problems. Who knows what we'll find?
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
What are those things? Not harvesters.
We have hostile!
Take us in.
Commander, on the landing platform!
That's her. Okay, let's get...
Tracking multiple boats!
Get us over there!
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go!
Jump!
Shit.
We have to move, Commander.
This isn't a dig site. It's a war zone.
Move! She's somewhere above us.
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No! Stay where you are! This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Copy that. We're on our way.
Understood.
Holy mother of God.
Through here.
The Reapers spared no expense to kill these people.
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place to hide?
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put.
Understood. Got it. I'm on it.
Watch out!
I am tired of Reapers doing that all the time.
Look for another path.
Yeah, Reapers have the same tactics in every cycle, don't they? They get sold after a few centuries. Okay.
Looks like a bridge over there.